So this is one that's going to please every Cardiff Devils fan, I'm sure. Delighted to be joined by the returning Riley Brandt. Riley, you're the most popular guy in Cardiff, I think. First of all, let's cover your summer. How are you? Where are you? You were saying off camera that maybe the weather's been a little Cardiff-like where you are.
Yeah, I'm back here in Canada in British Columbia here. Yeah, the weather's been pretty bad. I mean, the first few weeks I was home, it was good, but the last little bit it's been similar to Cardiff, but not quite as bad, I don't think. But no, it's starting to get a little better here, and we got a couple more months left till I'm back in Cardiff.
Well, I say you're popular. You that probably doesn't do you the right service. Fan favorite, what, twice in a row? And why do you think you've just made the connection with Cardiff? Because I see a lot of Devils fans going, you know what it means to be a Cardiff Devil. Can you kind of put that into words and why you've made that connection?
Yeah, I think I was fortunate enough from the moment I got there to be welcomed with open arms from the guys and the fans in Cardiff, the whole organization. I don't know, I just feel like since day one, since I've been there, I've just tried to go out there every single game and give everything I've got. And the way I play, I think my physicality kind of entertains people a little bit sometimes too. So I feel like that plays a role. But no, I just try to go out there every single night and play for my team. The fans are so good in Cardiff. It's so easy to get going when you're on the ice. And I think that plays a major role into, why maybe I have become popular in that in Cardiff.
So I will come to the physicality in a minute because you're one of the best checkers in the league and forecheckers and so forth. But I don't want to just pigeonhole you as that because we're seeing an evolution. You had your first year pro in Cardiff, then last year your points went up. You played more minutes. You played on the PK, so you're developing as a professional hockey player.
Yeah, it's definitely coming around. The years before Cardiff, I think I battled injury for a couple years and, missing a year because of COVID, sorry. So, I think just trying to get my game back into, you know, like that being a part of my life the last couple years again, because for the years before that, I took some time off. So I think just trying to get back into the rhythm of playing every single year and, trying to get better and see where everything goes. And I think the last couple of years, it's been a very good stepping stone for me. And I'm really excited to see what this year can bring.
And what do you think it can bring? Because again, you're getting back into the routine of playing hockey consistently and 40, 50, 60 games a season. How can you continue to develop?
Yeah. I think, obviously my role on the team is a lot different than some others. I think bringing my physicality is something that I'll always continue to do, but I think maybe contributing a little bit more, whether that's putting the puck in the net a little bit more, helping out on the penalty kill as much as I can if I'm given the opportunity to do that again, which I take a lot of pride in, and I have throughout my whole career. Just being a good guy around the locker room and stuff like that too. Necessarily points aren't everything, but it definitely would help, to with my with me getting better and getting a few more points on the board this year. But I think, just trying to get better throughout the whole entire year and just being consistent, I think is something that goes a long way in the league.
So coming back to the physicality and particularly, the hitting, you know, my kind of layman's viewpoint from the stands and also just looking at your penalty minutes as well. You can be physical, but you've got to pick your spots, haven't you? Because a coach doesn't want you to take yourself out of position. He doesn't want to take you or you to take yourself out of the game by taking penalty minutes. So you seem to be able to combine that physicality, but with picking your spots.
Yeah, I think, definitely in this time nowadays, the game's changed, and I think, you get called for a lot more than, you may not have back in the day. But I think just me being a smaller guy, it kind of helps a little bit, not getting too high when I'm hitting somebody. So I just think that, you just got to be a little bit more smart about it. There's a lot of smart players in the league, playing the game now too. So a lot of guys can see you coming, know when you're coming to hit them, make a move out of the way. So, I just think being smart about when you're, gonna put yourself into a position to make a hit, is one of the biggest things about, being successful in it.
I guess scoring a goal is the best feeling in hockey, but does making a good hit where the crowd goes wild and the guys on the bench start getting a little excited, is that a good feeling too?
Yeah, it's definitely it's a cool feeling when you see a little momentum shift swing in the game after something like that. And especially playing in Cardiff too, the crowds are so crazy. So it makes you feel pretty cool when you do something like that, that's for sure.
And again, I don't want to kind of just labor a point or pigeonhole you, but you are a team guy, a team first guy. If something's got to happen and someone's got to be defended, you're normally first in there.
Yeah, I try my best. I think I wear a lot on my sleeve during the game. I'm pretty passionate when it comes to the game and, protective of the boys obviously going out there, and I think that goes a long way with everybody in Cardiff too. I think last year was a good testament to show, like, a lot of guys sticking up for each other. I think that's a big part of the game nowadays, and, you gotta be there for your players, and I think the culture in Cardiff, it's been like that since I've been there at least, and, I hope it and I know it will continue to be like that.
So you've been in Cardiff, season and three quarters and what have you. I guess you're on your third coach now. Have what sort of conversations have you had with Pete Russell about your role and how has he come across to you?
Yeah, no, I haven't really spoke to him too much about, like, the upcoming season, and he's just wished me my best. He's excited. I'm super excited for him to coach me. I'm excited to learn from him. I've heard lots about him, being the coach in GB. Um, yeah, so I just think, just going in there from the start and trying to show him my work ethic, come in to camp in shape, ready to go. I'm super excited. I've heard so many good things about him, and yeah, I'm really excited to see what next year brings.
So Cardiff, you know the league, Riley. You know some of the guys returning. I guess you know some of the guys coming in, although we haven't revealed everybody yet. Do you think this could be the best Devils team you've played in so far?
Yeah, definitely seeing from the guys that are coming in here. I'm super excited for some of the announcements that are coming up. We got a good core group of guys coming back and, some good players that are coming in. And I definitely think, that the culture that our team has and the guys that are coming back and stuff that will be able to, you know, carry on that culture for, this upcoming season, I think is going to build a lot of momentum into, how our start's going to come. That's a big thing on the next season. And yeah, I think we're gonna have a really good team, and things are looking very promising in the future.
So Riley, just to finish it up, you're a fan favorite. The fans love you. What message have you got for the fans ready to come back in August and start the season?
Yeah, I'm super excited to come back. Best fans in the league, I have to say. I just can't wait to come back. Cardiff has been my home for the last little bit here. I'm super excited to get back into Cardiff and get the season underway here, and let's do it.
Well, that's a pretty good note to leave it on. We're excited about seeing you. Welcome back to Cardiff, and we'll see you in August.
Cool. Thank you very much, John.